Welcome back to our channel. The purpose of this video is to begin your prompt engineering journey with Lesson 1, familiarizing yourself with the basics of prompt design and formulation. Here you will learn the principles behind prompt engineering and dive deeper into how to design and formulate effective prompts. Then in Lesson 2, our next video entitled Crafting Effective Prompts, we will build on what you've already learned in Lesson 1. Language models like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Midjourney are like super smart computers that can understand and generate human-like text and images. They have been trained on massive amounts of data such as books, articles, and websites to learn the patterns and rules of language. For instance, if you feed a sentence from a classic novel into ChatGPT, it might continue the story in a style similar to the original author. If you input a picture of a sunset to Midjourney, it might generate similar scenic images or offer descriptions of sunsets. Or, after reading numerous books on marine biology, a model can generate comprehensive responses about the behavior of dolphins or the depths of the Mariana Trench. As you can see, language models are designed to understand how words and sentences fit together. They use this knowledge to make predictions and generate text that is similar to what they've seen before. One of the important principles behind prompt creation is called transfer learning. It's a bit like learning from past experiences. Language models are first trained on a wide range of general text data, which helps them learn the basics of language. Then, when we provide a prompt, the model can use its learned knowledge to generate responses. Think of it as a student who's learned the basics of math, like addition and subtraction. When introduced to a new concept like algebra, they use their foundational knowledge to grasp more complex ideas. Similarly, language models use the vast amount of information they've learned to make sense of new, specific prompts they receive. Another important concept is fine-tuning. Once the model has learned the basics, it undergoes a process called fine-tuning. This involves training the model in specific examples and tasks, which makes it more specialized in certain areas. It's like sharpening a tool to make it better at a specific job. For example, imagine a general physician who decides to specialize in cardiology. They would undergo additional training focused on heart diseases and treatments. Similarly, after a model learns from a broad range of texts, it can be further trained on specialized data, like medical journals, to fine-tune its knowledge in that specific area. What are algorithms and how they work? Algorithms are a set of rules or steps that an AI follows to complete a task or generate a response to a prompt. The algorithms that power language models are based on mathematical formulas and calculations. These formulas help the model understand the patterns in language and make predictions. They use probability and statistics to determine the most likely words or phrases that should come next in a sentence. To create successful prompts, we need to understand how these algorithms work. We can think of them like a set of rules that the model follows. When we provide a prompt, the model applies these rules to generate a response. By understanding these rules, we can design prompts that guide the model in the right direction. For example, if we want to ask a question about history, we can give the model a prompt like, "Who was the first president of the United States?" The model applies its knowledge of history and the patterns it has learned to generate a response like, "The first president of the United States was George Washington." In essence, to design efficient prompts, it's crucial to have a foundational knowledge of how language models operate and the principles that drive them. Such understanding enables us to craft prompts that align with the model's capabilities, ensuring precise and informed responses. With this foundation, you will understand how to define your objective and your target audience. Defining your objective and target audience. In order to define your objective, you must first know your purpose for the prompt. By understanding the purpose of your prompt, this will lead to defining your objective, what you want to accomplish. This will help you know what specific tasks or information you are seeking from the language model. Then you will be able to put the specific tasks in an order that will result in you structuring your prompt effectively. This involves understanding the target audience when creating prompts. The target audience refers to the specific group of people for whom we are designing the prompts. It's like knowing who we are talking to so we can tailor our message to them. So, your prompts and target audience must have something in common. Imagine you're planning a surprise party for your best friend. You wouldn't invite people to your best friend's party he has nothing in common with. You would think about everyone's mutual interests, hobbies, and preferences, This way, you can create an experience that they would genuinely enjoy. Similarly, when creating prompts, we need to consider who we are trying to communicate with. Understanding the target audience helps us design prompts that resonate with them. It's like speaking their language and addressing their specific needs and interests. By doing so, we can create prompts that are more engaging, relevant, and valuable. For example, if we want to create prompts for a group of aspiring musicians, we need to think about what they would find interesting and helpful. We could ask questions like, what are some tips for improving your guitar playing? Or, how can you write catchy melodies for your songs? These prompts would be relevant and valuable to the target audience of musicians as they address their specific interests and goals. To understand the target audience, we can consider factors such as age, interests, knowledge level, and specific challenges they may face. For instance, if we're creating prompts for middle school students interested in science, we can use language and examples that are suitable for their age group. We could ask questions like, how does photosynthesis work? Or what are some cool experiments you can try at home? These prompts are designed to engage and educate students at their level of understanding. By understanding the target audience, we can also avoid using language or concepts that may be too advanced or confusing. If we were creating prompts for senior citizens who are new to technology, we would want to use simple and plain language that they can easily understand. This way, we ensure that our prompts are accessible and inclusive to everyone. In summary, understanding the target audience is vital when creating prompts. It helps us tailor our messages to their needs and interests, making the prompts more engaging, relevant, and valuable. By considering factors like age, interests, and knowledge level, we can create prompts that effectively communicate with the specific group we want to reach. In Lesson 2, our next video entitled Crafting Effective Prompts, we will build on what you've already learned in Lesson 1. We will focus on 4 areas. 1. Ensuring clarity and specificity in your prompts. 2. Incorporating complete sentences and proper grammar. 3. Providing context and relevant background information. 4. Utilizing instructions and constraints for desired responses. This video series is designed to teach you step by step how to become very proficient in writing prompts. This skill set may be the most important one to master because it will enable you to thrive in any industry that uses AI to grow their business. If you would like to get access to the entire course, you can do so right now. Just click the link in the description to our ebook, From Beginner to Pro Navigating the World of AI Prompt Creation. We look forward to seeing you again. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on Lesson 2, Crafting Effective Prompts. See you next time.